There you go.
Yeah, we were doing a silent movie.
Silent movie, and we figured, you know what? It's October. We're back in the showroom today. A couple reasons. Because everything's on sale. Everything must go. I don't know. I wanted to do one of those Herb Tarlek style commercial sort of things. But I did want to spend a little bit of time talking about Royal Enfield and what a successful year we've had with them. Apparently, we're doing pretty good with Royal Enfield. I was talking to Scott the other day, and we're hanging out with the big boys, like, you know, little old Lakefield. We're in the top 5 in Canada, so maybe even a little higher than that. So, and we're talking about cities like Montreal, Vancouver, Toronto, Brampton, Edmonton, Calgary. You know, so hey, good work, little old Lakefield, and thank you. That says a lot to the staff here and the customers who appreciate old school values. I don't know what that means. It just means that, hey, come on in. We've got time to treat you nice, and hopefully that you know, you enjoy the process, what we do here. If you're ever wondering, like, hey, what's the story with Royal Enfield? We got a really cool storyboard here. Goes right back to 1891 when they were a needle factory, right through to the release of the Bullet in the 20s, which is the longest produced motorcycle in the world. The Flying Flea, their military. Also, they've got, when they were bought by Sardar Lal and the Eschler Motors Company back in, I believe it was 2005? 2008. Geez, I should brush up on that. But anyway, since then, they've become a worldwide global company, and they're moving units. So right now, they're offering huge rebates. Also, on top of that, we got a little classy chassis love to throw at you as well. 0% financing, up to 3 years on all these bikes. So no excuses anymore. You know, 0%, and that's on everything in stock that we have right now. It's a new bike. Like, for example, you can buy this. I don't know if it's on the Gone, actually, just as I said that. It's on the Gone? You can get 0% financing on this 2026 model? We'll double check on that. But you can on this 2024 Royal Enfield in Apex Gray. On the Himalayan? Yeah, on the Himalayan. Wow, look at that. On the 650 shotgun. Check the 650 shotgun out. This is one of my favorites. It's kind of like a bobber style. I wish they would, you know, you could do some really cool things with this. Throw some ape hangers on her and away you go. Drop that back end a little bit. It should be a really cool little motorcycle. Man, it is already a cool little motorcycle. I took this one here to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride a couple years ago, and it turned heads like crazy. So that's the last one we have in stock. So right now we're clearing all these out. So like I said, 0% financing or cash discounts. So if you don't want to finance, you think, hey, you know, but I know at 0% financing, a lot of people say, why bother spending my money, right? May as well use Santander's money. So also, our Harleys here. You know what I love about this job is every time I sell a Harley, I get to go buy a Harley. So right now, we've got a great selection of Deckers. You know, I was talking about this the other day with somebody, and what you can do with one of these motorcycles is absolutely incredible. Like this 2009, we did the Instagram video on it the other day. If you ever want to see somebody who did something really cool, my buddy Chatty Jessup, he basically put a whole new rear fender, took the tour pack off, lower leg fairings off, and I can't tell the difference between one of the newer style Street Glides and his touring bike. And then when we go on our trip, you know, you've got the tour pack, you've got the full stuff. I've told people this 100 times. It's way more cost effective to buy an Ultra Classic and turn it into a Street Glide than it is to buy a Street Glide and buy even lower leg fairings and a tour pack. So those are some little tricks and tips we'll teach you. Now, that being said, if you look at this bike, which is again on sale. Oh, and by the way, it's Halloween this weekend, so hopefully everybody's going out for some Halloween parties. I'm actually going to be singing at a Halloween party tonight. Looking forward to seeing everybody tonight. So, but if you look at this bike here, this is a 2018 anniversary Street Glide. I think I'm just going to take this tour pack off and sell it because I can get about $4,000 for it. I would reduce the price of the bike a little bit, but if you're looking for something that's a screaming deal, the only one else that I've seen that's even remotely equipped like this is in the States. And of course, it looks like a way better price until you add the 45% exchange on it. And then this looks like I should be taking it down there and selling it. Because you know what? At $27,900, plus we've got some big discounts as our year-end promotion. You come in, we'll talk, we'll get that all ready for you. But this one's loaded right up. LED headlights all around. It's got the S&S 2-into-1 exhaust, the radio station tuned for out of town, heated grips. The bars are all done on it and everything as well too. So it's got the nice, the corner, not the typical meat hooks, but it has the anniversary badging and the custom match tour pack. Like if you go buy this tour pack, just a black one from Harley, they're $3,000. If you want it custom painted, you're at least $5,000. So quote me on that too. So if you want, but again, it's one of those motorcycles. It's just, when it came in, we had to take a few things off it. They went a little crazy with it. But like I said, we took the dash cam off, which was pretty funny. And this one here, next one to go, I tell you. That one there, we just did a video on, got a lot of, there's some people just trying to get. Anyway, also we did a little thing this week to say, hey, if you think that you are too far away to deal with Classy Chassis, we did sort of a little map about where people who buy motorcycles are from, and it's everywhere. Like it's, I can't believe our reach. Thank you to the social media, I guess, too, because it's like we sell bikes to as far as London, Ottawa. What was the one way the heck up north? That was Sudbury, but one in like Kappas Casing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hearst,
Ontario.
Hearst, Ontario. Yeah. So Shane, how are you, buddy? But yeah, like I said, we've got the good bikes, and like I said, everything comes with a 30-day guarantee. And if you buy it now, we're going to give you an extra 30 days starting in the spring. So we basically, even if you want to take it for a little while this year, take it for a couple rides, bring it back, we'll store it for free, and then we'll start your warranty next spring. So there's really no reason to not be ready for next year already. Got one going to Nova Scotia next week. So it's been kind of interesting. So straight across Canada. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And also winter storage is in full swing right now. You know what, Jared just continually telling me how many cams he's upgrading and handlebars he's upgrading and things like that. So all these things that you think, we don't just sell motorcycles, we service motorcycles. We have that dyno room that basically we can tune up to a 400 horsepower unit in there based on the airflow. So anybody who wants to try to get 400 horsepower out of a Harley, I dare you. But at the end of the day, it is pretty awesome dyno room. And like I said, you know, it's one of those things, we've been doing it for 20 years, so we're not perfect. I just like to say we're not perfect, we're just better than everybody else. Just kidding, there's a lot of really great shops out there, you be the judge. Everybody support your local bike shop. The local bike shop is a thing that needs to be cherished and embraced. And it doesn't matter who your guy is, and I hear it all the time. You know, I've got this guy, I'm like, that's great, awesome. Thank you for, you know, supporting the motorcycle business and the whole motorcycle community, because it's been it was a tough spring, it was a hot summer, and it was a bad economy. So, you know what, at the end of the day, here we are still standing and swinging. So, and right now everything's on sale. So, and we got a whole winter in front of us. So, and our 20th anniversary coming up in the spring. So let's all get together. And also, just another save the date, December 6th is going to be our very Classy Chassis Christmas party. And I think, other than that, we've got Joey's frickin' freezing ride. I was kind of hoping he forgot about that, but, it's his birthday, so, and he does that. So, we're going to be posting links, and we're going to join Joey's team starting in November, and it's to raise money for Movember. So basically, if you want to join me for a ride, and again, I'm not publicizing this as a ride. I know riding motorcycles on the 22nd, 25th? 22nd. He even called me and asked me. It's on his birthday. Well, it's around his birthday. It's the Saturday around his birthday. I gotta go check the calendar. Where's your calendar? Oh, where's my calendar? There it is. So who's right, me or Mike? 25th or the 22nd? Joey, are you watching?
Yeah, you just said if it wasn't on your calendar, I might have forgotten.
So it is November 22nd. Everybody remember this was the day that Josh was right.
Yep.
So November 22nd, Joey's frickin' freezing ride. So what we're gonna do here is we leave here pretty much just after coffee with Classy, go meet up with a group of them in Lindsay, and then come back here for some chili and some hot chocolate and some coffee and all that good stuff to get warm. We've lucked out the last couple of years, but I have had them here before. Actually, it came up on my feed a little while ago with a bunch of guys upstairs, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, they were freezing that day, a little bit of snow and everything. So you never know what you're going to get when it comes November. And like I said, we're not promoting it a ride, but if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. But if you want to support us, that's what we're sort of looking for, to raise money for men's health, men's cancers, things like that, things of that nature. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Leia. Hi, Tucker. Had a great time last night. The other thing, too, is another neat thing. The Trent Valley Historical Society Archives, the Trent Valley Archives, ran a ghost walk last night that we went and did. That was really cool. So check out the Trent Valley. Hats off to them. They're selling out like crazy. Char did one on Thursday. That was all downtown. We did East City one last night, and then they've got a whole bunch of other ones as well, too. And I'm sure other places do. But get out and get out from behind the phone after coffee with Classy, of course, and go enjoy some of that stuff. So best time to buy, best time to upgrade your bike, best time to come in for a coffee and say hello. I want to say hey to Luke. He comes in every week. I said, hey, what do you need today? And he goes, I just came in to say hi. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. He goes, yeah, if I don't come in every week, I think you guys will forget about me. So yeah, so make it a weekly coffee stop. Hey, you can only drink so much Tim Hortons anyway, and our coffee's free. So come on in for a coffee, come hang out, come check out some motorcycles, come talk some motorcycles, come think about what we're going to be doing here next year. So, and I just realized I've got 4 more months about talking about motorcycles without motorcycling. So anyway, see you guys soon. Happy Halloween. Best time to buy, best time to upgrade, winter storage, freaking freezing ride. We'll have internet next week, so we'll be back down there again too. Say hi to the guys, and you got to see that shop. It's got to get some bikes up in the mezzanine. All right, see you guys.